Alrighty. It's been a while since I've been live, haven't I? Where exactly is my live? Oh, I found it. Where exactly is my live? Oh, I found
The rain's getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out.
it. Yeah, I just want to put in my thumbnail, and I'll be good to go. Okay, never mind. This one will do. 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 Okay, so we've got an hour of practice before the race. I can. I'm just gonna put my sound down so I don't get distracted by it. Yeah, basically I'm just gonna sit here and practice, and basically just hope for the best, really. Is there a way I can make my chat a little bit bigger? No. Okay. Anyways.
If you find yourself getting understeer, then
Where's
you're
Imola?
not getting enough grip from the front tyres.
Oh,
It
here it
could
is.
mean the car isn't being allowed to lean on the tyre, possibly
Okay.
caused by a front suspension that's too stiff, or maybe the front wing isn't producing enough downforce.
So the race is apparently going to be dry, so we'll run a dry setup around here for now. And we'll go and set up a practice program, which I guess I can't do. Alright, I'm just going to go put a bunch of fuel in the car and just drive around a couple laps.
Take it easy to start with, the track's very wet.
I think my teammate may have spun at Tamburello, is that? Yeah, I think that's Tamburello. Okay, my wheel isn't quite calibrated properly. Alright, let me just undo my wheel and reconnect it because it's not properly centered. That's better. Is it? No. That did not do it. Why? Okay. Will you work this time? Yeah, that's better. Why does it look like my face can't see through? Is that something I can sort here? Is that something I'm allowed to sort here? Let me just have a little look. Please don't stop the live. Camera. Oh, that's better. Okay, so yeah, I sorted out the transparency. That's better, I'm no longer see-through. So, whilst we're in practice, I'm going to explain some of the rules in this. So, a two-stop is, a two-stop is mandatory, so we have to use every single dry compound of tyre if there is no rain. Overtaking rules are pretty similar to real-life F1, so that's fine. And yeah, the track limit is strict, which may pose a problem, but that's fine. Now, I've never done a league race before, so this is going to be very interesting. Turning into a freaking rally car here. Probably because I don't have a rain setup, but that's fine. The race is dry, so I need to drive with this. I can officially change it to a wet setup, but I'm not going to. Now, chances are I'm going to be very silent during the race because I'm going to be trying to concentrate. So, if I'm not reading your message or talking too much, that's probably why. So, in practice, I'm going to try and speak to you guys as much as I can. But then afterwards, I'm just going to be silent. I just hope that I don't crash, because it's a 50% race. And I've got to keep it very clean, because there's actually some stewards here.
Okay, you're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
That's nice. I like that lap. That was close.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Okay, so I think I did a few decent laps there. Obviously invalidated a couple of them, but I'm sure that's fine. I'm trying to think, is there any other way I could put my camera so you can actually see my wheel? I don't know. I got a nice light though. I was gonna put a hat on. Yeah. That's better.
It looks like we're running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Cool, thanks for that, Mark. It's very close then between me and my teammate. I was not expecting that. Okay, it's pretty close between us two.
Intermediate tyres are your best bet in the current conditions.
You sure? Because it says these are 2 seconds a lap faster.
Okay, mate, our best lap so far, 1 minute 25.2.
I'm pretty certain it's time for dries, but I can't tell. I do want to test out like the long run, like how it feels. Because I have to use soft, medium and hards for the race, so I've got to really pay attention to the strategy.
And we're second in the speed trap, 290.4 kilometers per hour.
Just checking out something.
There are a few cars out on track. Perhaps we should get out there before it gets too busy.
Alright, let me see if there's a way I can change my camera perspective. Come here. Yep, that's my chat. Let me just move that out of the way. That looks pretty decent. You know, you can see my wheel and everything. Let me see if there's a better way I could position this. No, I do not want to go to settings. Even though it's literally sat on an escape button for some reason. This keyboard isn't even plugged in, is it? Yes, it is. Better. That looks better. Then, like, you guys can actually see me working at the wheel. Alright, so is it time for dries or not? I don't know, because I don't want to go out there on a set of dries and find out that it's not time. It says they're 4 seconds a lap faster. But I don't know if it's going to be dry yet or not. Okay, he's going out on mediums, I'm going out on hards. I just want to see what the long run's like. So, let me add a bit more fuel into the car. 27 laps will do. I just want to see what like the long run is like. Unsuitable tyre warning, ignore.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
Okay. Is there any way I can turn my light down a bit or no? If I like the... Oh, no, that's brighter. Okay, that's the dimmest it'll go. That's fine. Another bonus to this POV is you can actually see how far, like, what I'm actually doing. Why do you look so bright on the camera? It looks really bright for some reason, but it's fine. Cool, this next lap invalidated for track limits. I definitely didn't go up the track, I don't think. That's fine.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
Mark, I know how to control tyre temperatures. You don't need to give me an entire lecture on them. Okay, DRS is now enabled, that's good. I'm not going to be using it though for the long runs. So I'm just going to imagine that I don't have the DRS in the race. It's probably going to come back to bite me, but that's fine. Oh my word. And that is what happens if you brake far too hard into that chicane, apparently. Good to know. And I still got the fastest lap even after making a massive mistake into the chicane. Oh my gosh, what on earth is this game? I just want to see how the tyres perform over a long distance. And yeah. My teammate was on softs and I'm beating him on hards. I just want to see what the long run is like. That's all I'm really caring about right now. Is how the car performs over a long longevity of laps. 17.5 without DRS, that's pretty impressive. That's basically my race pace right there. Like, what I'm doing now, this is basically what my race pace is going to be like. Which is, I think, pretty decent. Well, that was close. Please pay attention to the track, Josh. Like, I know you probably can't see what this says, but this light behind me is like an LED of like my name. It's got like my name carved into the middle and it's like in the shape of a game controller. And it's an LED blue light, but for some reason you can't see it. And this is the dimmest it will go. But that's fine. It looks cool on the video. Okay, how many laps have I done on? They don't even look too bad, these tyres. And I can still do 20 laps if I wanted. I'm just going to carry on setting some laps and then I'll start setting like a quali lap right at the end. Like 5 minutes left, I'll just go out, minimal fuel, soft tyres, and just try and see what my quali pace would have been. Because we're not doing qualifying, it's basically reverse championship order. And because I'm replacing someone for this maker, and they're looking for drivers, I think, I said I'd happily take the spot. I got assigned Williams, which I'm very happy with because I do really like Williams. I consider it my favourite constructor. Why did... oh, I think the Sauber crashed. Oops. I can see a... oh. I'm slowing right down in this yellow flag section because I don't want to get told off. Why is he stopped? I'm really curious as to why he stopped. It's really weird. Since there's 4 people in the live, you guys are, if there is anyone watching, you are free to send messages. I will read them. Excuse me? What do you mean invalidate a lap time? What did I do? I don't think you can join. Um, it's like I saw this post on Instagram the other day, Banshee. Um, they were recruiting drivers, so I signed up a week ago, and the league is obviously tonight, so I don't know if you're going to be able to join. So I'd have to speak to the host about if you could join or not, but I don't know if you can. If that answers your question. Like, I can have a word with the admin, see if he's accepting anyone else, but I don't know if he'll allow it. Oh, okay. Yeah, they said recommended player, like recommended AI for the league is 90 to 110. So you've got to be pretty good, and also quite a clean driver. There's probably about 50 rules as well to read through. It's like if you wanted to like race like that much, maybe we could do a race afterwards, like us two. If that sounds good. Well, I'm just embarrassing myself now. Tyres aren't even that bad. I think I'm going to put a bit of mediums on now and just go for a few laps. It would appear my teammate has retired and like left the session entirely. I don't know if the host, like the admin, still here in the Sauber, but yeah, apparently the other guy left. My teammate left, which is okay. His call, I guess. Just open my window a little bit. There we go. That's better.
Right, our best lap so far, 1:17.5.
I think I did pretty well for those laps. That'd be good. Okay, so they were 16% worn, and they can do 25 laps these, and they had like a maximum life of for a few laps.
Third in the speed trap, 296.0 kilometers per hour.
Let me try these out. We'll put 12 laps of fuel in. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And we'll head back out.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track.
Yes, Mark, we will get the car out onto the track. You don't need to repeat that every time I leave the garage. I am fully aware of that. Car feels a bit loose now. What's going on? Why does it feel so loose at the rear? I know my setups are usually oversteery, but they're not usually that oversteery, are they? I've already taken like 5% out of these tyres. Because of the amount of sliding that this thing's been doing. It's fine, it's what you expect in a car like this, I guess. Oh, I finally got fastest in the speed trap, that's nice. It would appear as though we've gained a Ferrari. I mean, I want to get the most amount of practice in because I don't want to be going off the track every corner and risking like massive seconds worth of penalties. So that's why I'm opting to go into the practice session, because I want to confirm that I'm going to be able to stay within the track limits. Just something I usually have a struggle with. I think Howley's in an Alpine by the looks of it. I can't fully tell. Wow, getting to get through Tamburella without hitting those sausage cups is a nightmare. And when you do hit them, it's just the back end just immediately wants to spin you round. I'm very surprised I didn't just lose the back end completely there. I'm very surprised. Also probably doesn't help the fact that some of the tyres are at 20%, but that's fine. I'll give you this page, thank you. Is there a way I can move my camera? Because I do find it quite annoying that it's just sat there in the on the track map, which is quite annoying because I need to look there. So I'm actually going to box. So I'm going to box, and I'm going to move my camera to the top left, I guess, because bottom right probably won't do much. Because I still do have some details I want at the bottom, so I'll put it to the top. So just give me a second. Hopefully this doesn't cut out the stream. Here. No. Here. Advanced. Here. Upper left. Will that do? Background don't change. I think that's good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, that's better. Why aren't you all... You know, it's fine. I don't know why it's like that, but it's fine.
Right, so our best lap so far, 1 minute 17.4.
Okay, so... I can't see anything now. Do I just put it bottom right and just live with it? Because I don't think it'd be blocking anything, and it does put it right in the corner. Let's try that. Let's give that a go and see what it looks like. Okay, I can't see how long's left, but I'm fine with that. So, these are recommended for FP1, which we are in. Yeah. So, I'm just going to go out and set a couple lap times. Or, like, just set some lap times.
When you're ready, let's go.
Yeah, let's give this a go. I'm missing some very crucial information down there. What if I move that into the center, like where my helmet is? Let me do that. Like, this is practice, and they do say don't use AI mode, which is pause, but this is in practice, and I really need to change this, because I'm missing some very crucial information. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I'm moving over to about there. Is that the middle? That's the middle right there. Confirm. That's better. Okay, now I can actually see all my information, so that is much better. I'm gonna set a very quick, like, I'm gonna basically just go quali lap here, right now, and see what it gives me. I can't see out my right mirror a lot, but that's fine. I've got this view. I've got this view for a reason. After I've sort of set one really good lap on the softs, I'll just see how long I can make them go for. And I don't mind using DRS on this lap because I just want to see just how fast I can push this Williams. Very happy with that. 16-2. I just wanted to see how fast I could push the car, quite frankly, on that one. Right, now I'm just going to try and see how long I can, like, how much these tyres fall off a cliff. Because apparently after one lap, they fell off a cliff. Then again, if you see how I drive, I can understand why they fell off a cliff. So I'm thinking medium, hard to soft. I want to finish on like the softs if I can. I think that would be pretty good. I probably should have read more of the rules of like wet weather, like a wet weather start, but it's fine. I've got a bit of time afterwards so I can read through it. I'm also going to be publishing this live stream in their self-promote section, so the stewards, if they need to, they've got my perspective right there. Because in case there's an incident, if you can provide your own perspective, then it just helps out with the decision making, because then they can see your POV to see exactly what you've done. So I just want to like provide it, which is why I'm streaming this entire race and practice session, so if anything goes wrong I can explain something. That wasn't even a sausage cup, that just lost all rear grip. We should be about 14 or something in the race, so it's not a lot of people, but it'll do. It's a decent amount. I'm probably not even going to be saying a single word during the race, but if I do, entertainment. If I don't, just sit back and watch. I've also set up one of my buttons to allow me to push it to allow me to speak to the other drivers. But that's only if I have to, I guess. Because if I get an interview at the end of the race, why not? Because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm the quickest one in this league. I don't know. I'm pretty quick in this practice session, but that's probably just practice programs. And I'm mainly just testing out my race pace. And just seeing how consistent my lap times are. So pushing 100%, I'm 2 seconds a lap faster. But then being consistent and setting consistent lap times, I'm only like a couple tenths off each lap. So I'm pretty damn consistent in the 118s on these. There are 6 minutes left in this session. I'm so going to get like track limit penalties. I know for a fact I'm getting track limit penalties. I keep exceeding. It's fine though. It's just practice. Okay, far too much curve into that corner. I think these tyres are like dead. And the fact that I just spun at that slow speed would make me say that they are dead. What was that, 30% I just see? How is one of them at like 20 and the others are all like 30? Yeah, so... yeah, I'm gonna box now. I've tested out all I wanted. And now I'm just making like really bad mistakes. But that's fine. Better I make the mistakes in practice than in the actual race, because if I make these mistakes in the race, I am going to die. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Is there a way I can like make this like more visible? Putting something behind it seems to work. Have I got anything I could put behind that though? I don't know. I don't think I do. I've got a green screen somewhere, but that would just look really freaking weird, and also because my headphone cord is green. So I would literally be coming see-through.
Okay, our best lap so far,
Yay!
1:16.2.
I mean, this is basically my race pace of my car. I'm basically pushing as hard as I can for race pace. So I'm not taking too much out of the tyres, I'm just chilling on race pace. I'm just going to go onto the Discord server for a second and see what the other guys are saying. General. Promote yourself.
We're fourth in the speed trap, 296.2 kilometers per hour.
Let me actually just copy the link and post it into Promote Yourself real quick. Yeah, why not? I'm actually going to put this into streams as well.
And there are 2 minutes remaining.
Okay, I've been beaten by the Ferrari, but that's fine. I'm just checking. Race check-in. So yeah, in Ferrari is that guy. Okay, so Howley, is that Mercedes? Is that Alpine? Where's Alpine? Yeah. Okay, so we're just missing McLaren. So we're missing both McLarens, both Mercs, one Haas. We're missing, like, Red Bull isn't participating. We're missing one Ferrari. We're missing one RB. We're missing an Aston Martin, and that's it. So, okay. Right, back to my live. Just making a catch up. Is that caught up? Okay, that should definitely be caught up now. Alright. Alright. So that's the practice over. Three people set a lap time. So I'm not too far off the Ferrari. Like, if I push a little bit harder, which I can do, I could beat the Ferrari for sure. So now comes the big part. We're going to be, I think, and we're going to wait for everyone else. I think that's how it's going to work. Are we only five then to start this race or something? Okay, yeah. Everyone left because I think what they're going to do now is they're going to make another server. So to allow us to have everyone that's participating join. I think that's what they're going to do. I would imagine that's what they're doing. I'm probably going to get an invite basically saying like, oh yeah, make sure you join this one. This is going to be the actual race lobby. Which would make sense because some people just said they weren't going to come to the practice. Like, I wanted to come along to the practice because I wanted to make sure that I was ready for anything. And I do feel like I'm gone a little bit more consistent. Okay, just got to wait for the invite. Maybe I've already got the invite, I don't know. No, nothing yet. It's weird. He's online because he's this one here. I guess I've just got to wait a little longer then. Okay. Oh, well, that's better. Why couldn't I have that before for my chair? I'll just have it sideways, it's fine. I guess we could just go and look at some stuff while we're waiting. Oh yeah, let's just go to the compendium. Skip to the end, I can't be asked to look through them all. Oh yeah, I completed an entry. Oh, I completed another one. Alpine. Circuits. Oh, it's hungry, okay. Graham Hill and Surtees. Oh, cool, that's it. 45 things to open. I only keep it if it's like epic and legendary. If it's uncommon and rare, I don't bother. Oh, I've been invited. Okay, screw that. We're joining this. This is more important. Chances are we're gonna have a little pep talk at the beginning. I need to get into my seat. There we are. Oh no, I'm in Logan Sargent's chassis. Oh no. If you know, you know. Okay, so already we've gained an RB and 2 other people by the looks of it, because we were only 5. And it appears I'm the only one with a microphone. Oh, we got a skull. Dragon Panda. That is the Scottish flag, I hope. It looks like it. So it's like reverse championship order, so that should mean I'm like right up the front. So, pretty decent then. I don't think I'll be on pole because there are a few other new drivers, but we'll see what happens. Oh, it's a McLaren sticky gecko, okay. I know the Alpine driver hasn't showed up yet. I think we're 14, I think they said, that are participating. I believe it's 14. So we just gotta wait for these drivers to show up. I know one for certain isn't turning up is Red Bull. They already said this morning that they weren't going to make it. They had other stuff to take part in. I mean, I wouldn't have been doing anything other than playing F1 at this time, so I was like, yeah, it's a league. I'm not planning on doing anything special today, so may as well take part. Whether or not I'm going to win, I have no idea. I don't think I will, though. I've got to keep it respectful, though, to the other drivers. If it does end up raining, I just want to check the rules concerning the tyres. So, where is it? Rules. There they are. Bonus point, I don't really care. Okay, qualifying, tyre format. Drivers are expected to use all 3 compounds of tyre at least once during the main race. Failure to follow this expectation will result in the driver being disqualified. Exclusions apply if the track is deemed to be wet by race control or at any point. Okay, so if it's raining, then you don't have to use all tyre compounds. I think that's what that says. Okay, I think I'm understanding a bit better. It seems that someone has noticed my It seems that someone noticed that I'm streaming this as one of the racers that couldn't make it. I think it was the Red Bull driver from the look of the colour of his name. So, okay. He's just like, wait, we've got a little streamer in our group, like in our league. Well, I suppose you could call me that. I am a little streamer, but it's fine. Hang on. Why am I receiving emails at this hour? I should probably actually put that on so I don't get distracted by notifications. That's better. Okay, so I think it's Osho 722. I think it's definitely Osho to begin with. He was like the one that noticed that I'm a streamer, so okay, understandable. Maybe he's the one that's just been sat in the lobby for like ages. I don't know. Oh, Jedi Gamer also has a mic. I'm not like they can't hear me because I've set up one of my buttons on my wheel to be my push to talk, so they can't hear me at all. I do think it's cool that you can also see my wheel while I'm racing. So like, if it disconnects mid-race, they say you're not allowed to use AI mode. I'm gonna have to use AI mode to reconnect it. So I can then prove that the wheel disconnected because it would literally just start going like that for no reason, back the other way, and calibrate back up, and it'll just go back to the center. And then I've got to like reconnect it and stuff. So it's another benefit to be able to see my wheel. So if it disconnects, then the stewards can take a look at that and we'll be good. So Osho's probably just going to be like watching the race or something. I don't know. We'll probably get told in the Discord server when we're starting the race exactly. Uh, yeah. So it looks like we have 4 Brits, 2 Scots, an American, a Dutch, I think that's Jamaican, and someone who doesn't want to show their nationality, which is fine. Howley, he was one that came in for the time trial, and he's also one that doesn't want to show it. But that's fine. I think we're missing 3 people. I'm just going to check that on Discord, because the admin is actually online right now. I'm just going to check, promote yourself again. Okay, so I think Osho actually did come into my live then, because he says here it looked grey, like my camera and so yeah, he said he couldn't make the live, like he said he couldn't make the league race. So I'm filming my perspective, so if I crash, I'll just sit there and watch the race. I'm hoping I don't crash, but it's a big possibility, so I just gotta make sure I don't. I keep getting like some people like clicking on because I can see that my view count goes up from like 1 all the way up to like 3, 4 sometimes, and they just leave. And then occasionally I'll get someone come into the live and then just sit there for like 10 minutes. I think that was our show for sure, but we'll see. I'm just gonna check the Discord again. I just want to make sure like everyone is actually here. Okay, so how many should we be in total? We should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're missing 2 people. So we're missing a McLaren, we're missing Jew, his name is, and we're missing Ryan Ossington, who's in the Aston Martin. So those are the 2 we're missing. The admin is now retyping, probably going to call out those 2. Yeah. Okay, so the admin in the Sauber, he was just here on the Discord basically reminding us that the tyre rule is in place, all 3 compounds or you're disqualified. And I'm just like commenting, all 3 compounds unless it rains. The tyre rule, but oh well. If it goes like a wet race to a dry race, then okay. Right, I'm readying up. Right, back to the chat. Why won't you real? That's better. Can I have the chat back, please? Thank you. There we go. Alright, we're starting. Man, I'm quite excited. I'm quite excited. It's my first league race I'm ever doing on any Formula 1 game ever. I've never done it because I've not really ever had the online to do it, and I've just never really been interested. I've just been doing public servers. I'm genuinely interested in doing this. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, literally anything could happen. So we must use every single tyre compound in our strategy. So softs, medium and the hard tyre. Absolute mandatory, unless of course it rains. If it rains, I don't think you have to. And I'm starting on pole. That is excellent. Okay, so we'll put that as a soft, we'll put these as hards, and we'll try and sort out a good strategy. So that'll be 7/10. Okay, so this is basically the best strategy I can come up with right now. Mediums, hard, and soft. So let me just reduce the fuel load a bit. Grab my car setup. Imola race dry. There we go. So maybe I'll thinking 10 laps on the medium, but I want to do like I think it's like this is gonna have quite a lot of wear at the end, like 50% wear, but screw it, I'll do that. I'm very happy with that. We'll run a little less fuel. Right, I'm happy with that strategy. I think that'll do really well. So now I'm just going to wait for everyone to state that they're ready. And okay, starting basically like right now. Okay. Well, this is it. Starting on pole for my only league race, it would seem so far. And I'm starting on pole because of reverse championship order. So foot on the clutch because I've got 3 pedals. I actually have a clutch pedal. And basically just hope I get a good start and hope my wheel doesn't bug out and not shift it into first.
Okay, how was that pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well. Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected.
Hang on, I don't like that. Why is my OSD gone that again? No, please go back to where you were. Please. I need to see this info. I can't have this hidden behind. Please stay there and don't move. I hope they don't disqualify me for that because I can't see most of my info.
Superb parking.
There we go.
Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for...
Okay, I've got to give him space. It would probably help if I put it into actually ERS mode. That would actually help me a lot. Why was I just harvesting that whole time? That doesn't make any sense. Bit wide.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Okay, clear. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Mark, please do not speak to me in a braking zone. Right, DRS.
Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta.
Boxes lap.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
It makes sense to go onto the hards now and avoid having to make a pit stop later, and then my next pit stop will be for the soft tyre. It makes sense. Because if I don't take this opportunity, then I'm just going to lose out. I was actually catching him as well. It's unfortunate.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
It would actually help if I actually didn't shift it down into neutral. I'm not going to get the jump on him in the pit stops, not unless I literally have like a god stop.
Okay, go, go, go! Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Okay, so those who started on the hard, their strategy is kind of out the window.
Okay, one stop to go. Just one stop left in this strategy. This is our true position. We're on the same strategy. They've pitted as well as us, so warm up your tyres and make the most of this stint.
I wonder if my teammate can help back up this Ferrari.
So we've got to warm up our tyres and get the most out of it. Come on.
I wonder if FS Rizzo is going to be able to hold up the Ferrari so I can get past. I don't think he will, but that'd be some pretty good teamwork. It's something I would do.
This is our true position. They've pitted as
Mark,
well,
you
so
have said
warm up
this
your
for
tyres
3
and get
times
to the
now.
road.
Please, can you shut up? Thank you. Try not to bin it into the wall.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Tyre condition still looking good. Green flag.
All I have to do is get past the Ferrari, because he's the one I'm fighting for position. I got hit there.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
That's not really cool, I got hit. Right. Man, who keeps locking up their brakes? I think I know who's locking their brakes up. It's this Racing Bulls.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Right, a gap to the teammate ahead of us. 3.3 seconds.
Oh, that was a nice overtake. Thing is, he was entitled to not leave me any space either. I think the rule is if I was halfway alongside him on the outside, I didn't deserve the space.
Okay, clear.
Wow, that caught me off guard a bit.
Good job, nice overtake.
See you later.
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
This might actually save me a bit. I still can't believe that overtake I pulled on the Racing Bulls. He wasn't entitled to give me space, I don't believe. But I made that work brilliantly. That was a nice overtake. The two safety cars, I don't think they've had a race this chaotic, and I've not even been getting in, and I've not really done anything. I've just been minding my own business. Man, if only online lobbies were this clean. No, I would have already broken my front wing on someone because they would have brake checked me already. Or pulling that overtake on the Racing Bulls, that would have been impossible to do it on an online lobby. I should know. It's the only thing that makes this game interesting.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your
I'm probably
delta's
going to get a
negative,
penalty for that.
which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
I did not mean to slam into the back of him, but okay. That's just how it is, I guess. I don't think I broke my car. Vehicle condition.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving you.
Vehicle condition.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Cool. Didn't break my wing, that's fine. I've just realised, why did the Ferrari pit? These two ahead of me, these two haven't stopped yet. These two haven't stopped yet. Why did the Ferrari pit? He was in the lead basically because these two haven't pitted and he started on medium. That's odd because he can't go onto the softs, they won't make it. So he's gone onto like either another set of mediums or another set of hards. That's interesting. Could I actually win this on my first attempt? Like my first league race and I win? Imagine that, one hit wonder. The only race I'm ever participating in this league and I win it from pole position. I mean, I'm ending the race on softs, so I'm pretty confident in my abilities. Especially at the end of the race. Just ride the brakes for a bit. Try and heat up the carcass a bit more. The safety car should be coming in this lap. Yeah, it's coming in this lap.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Come on, warm up. They're freaking frozen, these tyres, basically. It's fine. I just got to get a better... Oh, I kind of got brake checked there. Sorry about that.
Green flag.
Oh, there's someone on my outside. Nah, that would be stupid to go for that overtake. That would result in contact. There was a gap, but it doesn't mean I have to go for it. Just wait for these guys. They're not even pitted yet. Do I go for an Aqua Minerale? No. You don't ever go for an overtake here. There's just not enough of a gap. He's already up to 4th. He's on softs. Okay, so his next pit stop, he's either just gone to the hards or the medium. That's quite surprising, okay.
DRS has been enabled.
I don't know fully what this Ferrari strategy is, but it's definitely aggressive, don't get me wrong. I just don't want to run into the back of these guys. I mean, basically, I just have to keep the Ferrari behind. Make one move. No.
The car ahead's starting to create a gap. They're just starting to pull
I
away
made
from us now.
one move, and he backs out. That's the rule. I'm not just gonna
Lost some
weave like
time to
mad.
the car behind.
I'm not gonna weave like mad, because I'm not a driver that does that. Okay, the Sauber has a 3-second penalty, clearly for track limits. If I'm not careful, I'm gonna end up getting one of those. Man, you went in a bit deep.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I don't really feel like that was fair,
We've been given a time
but
penalty.
whatever.
We'll go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's
I
get it
locked
done.
my rears, so what? It's my fault. Nothing I could do about that. Oh, that was some good defending.
Okay, clear.
He also got a 3-second for track limits. Okay, so basically, because it's only me and him basically fighting for this win, because we're like the 2 quickest, that's good for me. Just don't do that again. I need to get past these guys, they're really slow. Like, they're much slower than me, I know that. I need to get past them. In the slipstream. I just need to wait for the main straight. I don't need to do any stupid moves. Just wait for the main straight and blast past it with DRS. That's all I need to do. I'm much quicker than this guy. I know that.
Green flag.
Okay. There was a gap. Why can't I... Why did he close it?
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
I just hope they can at least serve some of this at the pit stop. Whoa, okay.
an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to
What
push the
happened?
safety car right now. Just be careful. Right,
I
drop the
did leave a
speed.
car's
That
width, didn't
delta's
I?
too low, and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
I did leave a car's width, didn't I? I'm certain I did. No, I definitely left the car's width because I had to go off track. Like, I left the car's width there.
Okay, VSC
Just don't
ending.
speed
We're going
as it
green.
ends.
Maintain positive delta
There we go.
until the green flags. Green flag.
How did the guy ahead get 3 seconds ahead? If he was only like a second. Or am I just... like... maybe I'm just like not understanding things too great, but okay. Okay.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.0 seconds.
Right, I'm defending the outside.
Right, we need to get past
Why have
here.
I got
Use
another...
overtake, use overtake.
Why? It's ridiculous. Oh, like, on my screen, it doesn't even look like I'm going off the track, but apparently I am. How?
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
My exits out of that chicane are not good.
tyre condition still looking good.
Bro, this is just annoying now. I should hopefully be able to get rid of 10 seconds at my pit stop. There's only 7 people left in this race.
Safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace.
That caught me off guard.
Positive as we form up. Okay, we can take you this lap.
Screw it. I'll put the softs on. I'll stop for like mediums light at the end of the race or something. But I need to get rid of as much of this penalty as I can. And under a safety car, it just makes the best sense. Serve it.
Okay, let's go now.
Why wouldn't you serve it? Why? They didn't even serve even a second. Oh, I'm screwed. Why didn't they serve it?
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Oh, I think the Haas may have sped into the pit lane. Okay, I've officially used all 3 tyre compounds, but I can't make softs last 10 laps, can I? But I could. Right, if there's another safety car, I'll box. If there's not, I'm staying out. I'm gonna try and go to the end on these. I was gonna do 8 laps, and from the next lap is 10 laps. So, it's doing 2 extra laps, but it's doable. I just need to treat these tyres exceptionally well. And not go out of the track. I really am shocked that they didn't serve this penalty. Like, if me and Shaggy could pull out 12 seconds on the cars behind, and I just finish within 4 seconds, I technically win this race. I know I'm not going to be able to pull 12 seconds out though, even if I am on fresh softs, and if I can, then that is genuinely astonishing.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Okay, clear. Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
Oh, almost dropped it. You have got to be kidding me. This isn't even fun anymore, it's just frustrating. I'm not even going off track.
Come on.
I technically only need to pull 12 seconds on these guys. But I've got to finish within a second of this guy.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
There's no point defending, buddy.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Ooh. I just let go all of a sudden. What happened? Why did it suddenly just let go like that?
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 3.0 seconds.
I'm genuinely surprised I didn't put it in the wall. That was so close. final lap. Let's see if I can get Cad.
Final lap.
Let's see if I
Final
can get
lap.
him.
Push, push.
Just want to say, thanks to all the haters. This one's for you.
Ah, just couldn't quite get him. Oh well. Oh my gosh. I could have potentially been on the podium if I hadn't have spun on that lap, but it's fine. That's how it goes. Top 5 is still really good, so I'll take it. Ooh. We're not playing Tokyo Drift here, buddy. Easy, does it? I'll take 4th place. That's not bad. Like, it would have possibly been around 3rd place if I hadn't spun, but it's fine. That's racing. I'm just surprised I didn't bin it into the wall. Okay. Considering I was still the fastest one on the track, I'll take it. So, P4 could have potentially gotten a podium, but yeah, skill issue. I don't even know what I did. Did I either just like light up my rear tires too quickly, or did I don't know. I definitely didn't get hit. I just definitely dropped it on my own. I just don't fully know what happened. Anyways, I'll take it. Couple points on the board. Anyways, I'll probably end stream now. I was only streaming for the race, and now that that's done, there's not really nothing else I can stream. So, thank you for those that tuned in, and I'll see you in the next league or in my next stream if you're one of those. See you later, everybody.